Okay, so if you are new to watching me, it would be nice if you would like and subscribe to my channel. This is Mr. Fox, and he is going to be joining us today while we talk about how people have gotten revenge on their ex. So, Mr. Fox is going to kind of like sit off to the side and keep me company. So, let's get into it. So, okay. One person said my ex ran off with a married woman, so I slept with her husband. Excellent. Okay. And this lady said she was married for 21 years. And she said that the affair that her husband had lasted only 6 months. Good to know. Okay, the next way someone said they got revenge is they cut a hole in his boxers where his balls would sit. They folded them up nicely and gave them to him when he moved in with the woman he ghosted them and their children for. Then they said he told them he would have to sacrifice his balls if he went back to that woman. So she wrote, sacrifice it to him. Leaving us ended up being the best thing that ever happened to us. Okay, what a boring story. The next revenge is the lady said she took all the buttons and zippers off his shirts and pants. Okay. Next way is someone said they had already kicked them out when they got a notification on their phone that an Amazon delivery was on its way, that they hadn't ordered anything. So they looked it up, and turns out that he ordered one of those period cups for the girl he cheated with. So she ordered a vibrator on his card. When he confronted her about it, she told him, you bought that for her, so I bought something for mine. Okay, interesting. Let me see. So this lady said her ex-husband left her for her friend 10 years ago and took one shoe from every pair he had and then tied rubber bands on every single fitted hat he owned. He never asked for the shoes back, so she kept them in her trunk until she found out he married her a few days after their divorce, when she threw them in the dumpster. Seems like this is mostly happening to women. I guess men, have an excellent world. Then this lady said when her mom found out about her dad's affair, she super glued his gas cap shut. Now, I like that one. That one sounds good. Okay, so this person said they're not a petty person anymore, but in the past, when their abusive ex finally broke up for good, they had left one of his hats on his car while he was at work. He loved that hat, and I was trying to be kind by returning it without having to see him, but he sent me an angry message after seeing it. And since I'm a musician, he wrote, what are you going to do now? Go write a song called I Left Your Hat on the Windshield? So I wrote a song called I Left Your Hat on the Windshield and posted it to YouTube with the caption by request. That one's kind of entertaining. So then this person said, I took the microwave turntable. Okay. Another lady said, a woman I used to work with found out her husband had cheated. They were quite wealthy and he had loads of Italian suits, shoes, and cashmere jumpers. So she cut one leg and arm off of everything he owned. Okay, well, he's rich, so he can easily get something new again. So maybe that's not such a good revenge. Next person said, when my ex-husband and I got divorced, the only thing he wanted was a bottle of really expensive champagne someone had given both of us as a gift. I had taken it when I moved out, and he wouldn't let it go, saying it was a present to him, not us. So I took the bottle over to his place. And when he opened the bottle, I poured half of it out on his doorstep before walking away and saying, there's half of your bottle. Sorry, but I do not think that is good revenge. Next person said they saw their ex in the supermarket and told the security staff that he was shoplifting. I do like that one. Next person said they pawned his PlayStation 4 and used the money to sponsor a pig at the local petting zoo, which they named after him. I like how that sounds. Then this person said I signed up both him and the woman he cheated with a wind trip on like 17 different cruises, a swingers cruise, sugar baby, and an over 50 cruise. Those people never stop calling. Next person said, I sold a raw tuna into the bottom of his curtains. Wish I could have been there to see him working out what that smell was. Okay. Next person said, I super glued his deodorant, shaving cream, toothpaste, and hairspray closed. Flipped all the batteries in his remotes and rubbed sugar water all over his counter so that they would be unbearably sticky. Okay. Next person's revenge. My ex cheated on me with a girl from work who didn't know we were together. So one day I made flyers that said, lost dog if found, watch the heck out. Then I put out photos of him on the flyer and placed them all over his car while he was inside his workplace. Next person said, my ex who I lived with suddenly broke up with me, his excuse being that he needed to find himself. Well, we shared an Amazon account. So after he moved back in with his parents, I shipped him a compass using his own credit card. The note enclosed read, hope this helps you find yourself. Sounds kind of petty. Okay, next person said, my ex-husband hated salad forks because he thought they were useless. So when I was packing up to leave him, I took all of the silverware except the salad forks. I really don't feel like this is revenge. Another person said, I donated $5 to the San Antonio Zoo to name a cockroach after him and then felt the sweet satisfaction of watching it get eaten alive through webcam by a lizard. That is brilliant. We like that ideal because it's just funny. Okay, next person said, I threw slices of cheese on his windshield in the summer so they would be melted on his car by the time he saw them. That's kind of interesting. Next person said they changed his profile picture to Jab the Hutt. Totally worth it. Next person said it's a guy finally. She broke up with me in an email, so I subscribed her work email account to as many spam emails as I could. About 200 in total, including about 50 sex toys newsletters. Enjoy the daily horse dildo newsletters, Hannah. Okay, so let's see. The next person said they created a fake social media profile and followed him. I like that. Then I started talking to him and eventually set up a date on which he was, of course, stood up by the fake woman I created. Petty, yes. Satisfying, also, yes. That was funny. Okay, so what do you guys think of their revenge? Did you ever get revenge on an ex? And if it's men out there and you're watching, please comment below and subscribe and like the channel. And let us know how you got revenge on a woman, because it seems like it was very few men, giving us like the info on the revenge topics, and it seems like it's mostly women having these issues. So please like, share, and subscribe.